Hello. All right, so let's talk about goals. I love goals. Goals have really forced me to always up my game, become better at things. I like setting goals, whether they're financial goals, whether they're personal goals. And I just want to encourage you not to ever shy away from altering them as need be. So, for example, I've had two goals now for a while that I write every day in my journal in the forums, which is that I'm focusing on losing 10 pounds this year and that I'm focusing on paying off my house by June 1st of 2021. However, both goals are not completely in line with what I thought my timeline would be when I first wrote them. So, for example, I'm probably going to have my house paid off by the beginning of May, almost a month earlier. On the flip side, with my weight goal, I had a very weird situation. In April, I had about 10 or 11 days of an unusual thing where my weight dropped almost 2 pounds and hovered there, which kind of screwed up my averages around the end of the month, which meant that my goal for May 1st was not realistic when it bumped back up. So it was kind of like it deflated the number, then it reinflated the number. So then I chose to go back in and alter my goal for May. I couldn't explain the 10 to 11 day fluke, didn't know why it happened, but it messed with my numbers, it messed with my data. So I chose to change it and bring it back in line with what the data was actually saying. The reason I encourage you to do this is people get locked into a goal, and then when the circumstances and situations change, they don't alter the goal to reflect the change. So for example, me paying off my house a month early, awesome. I can actually probably adjust that goal now in my personal journal now that I see my timelines changing. But I also can change my weight loss goal based on the fact I had some kind of weird weight fluctuation the end of March, beginning to April, which didn't set me up correctly to predict my goal for May. And so I want to empower you to know that you, first off, are the person who gets to decide whether you're successful or not. Two, you get to set the goals. And if something doesn't seem right, like you end up with some kind of weird situation or something falls outside of what you predicted to happen, you can always augment what you've got on paper so it falls more in line with the reality of what the data is saying. A goal is something to aim for. It is not locked in stone. It is not a come hell or high water, I'm going to make this happen. It's okay, this is where I'm trying to get to, and I'm doing my darndest, but based on the current information I have or what's going on, this may not be a very realistic goal, so let me go ahead and adjust it. Better to have a more realistic goal you're shooting for that you adjusted accordingly than to try and force yourself to achieve something that feels anticlimactic, because what will happen to you if you keep going after a goal that realistically you're probably not going to achieve and you don't want to change it, you may end up starting to self-sabotage. I know, we don't want that. And that's kind of what I see for myself. So I always have to be really honest with myself about my goal. Is this a realistic goal? Has things changed that maybe have made it not so realistic, and do I need to alter it? And if the answer is yes, then I go back in and I alter it. And I want to encourage you to find the power within yourself to do that as well. All right, guys, you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Oh, please like and subscribe, share the videos. And I meant to tell you, if you click the little, I think it's thumbs up. Yeah, I think it's thumbs up. You'll get notifications whenever I turn out videos. So that way you'll know when a new one comes out. All right, guys, you take care. I'll talk to you soon.